Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, because today's Monday.
Oh,
Monday, the 27th.
Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone had a great holiday week and weekend. And I guess it's still like the holidays this next weekend too, though.
Yeah.
But today we are in Iowa because we came to Ryan's parents for Christmas. So we're here until maybe like Wednesday or sometime in the middle of the week. And so we thought that today we would give you guys an Iowa thrift with us.
How fun is this going to be?
So last time, like a month ago, we did a bins thrift with us and then we went to one consignment store. So we didn't do any normal Goodwills or anything. But this time we're going to go to like Ryan's old back in the day honey hole.
This is where I found all my good stuff like in 2016 when I started reselling. And it's gone like completely downhill. So there's a Goodwill in this city and then there's a Salvation Army like 2 blocks over. So we'll go to the Salvation Army, Salvos, as she's called here. And then there's another Goodwill in like the wealthy part of Des Moines. And then we'll go to the Encore.
Yeah, so we're going to 2 Goodwills, Salvation,
Salvos,
and then we're gonna go back to the style that you guys did see, just because like they always have such good stuff.
And I think, if I remember correctly, the last time we were there, they were starting a clearance, so they may have like clearance more stuff out. So like,
our first stop is a Goodwill that is like a city or 2 away from where
my grandma lives my grandma lives like 2 blocks that way.
Yeah, who we saw this morning. Shout out to Marilyn if she's watching.
Meryl, she doesn't know how to use the internet. She's not watching.
But here, I'll show you guys the front of it, I guess. Let me flip the camera. So here it is. So if you've ever been to Iowa or if you live in Iowa, you probably know which one this is. There's a Hy-Vee right over there. So
and a Monkey Joe. Oh, did Monkey Joe's go out of business? Oh my God, it did. I love Monkey Joe's.
Let's see, flashback. What have we found in here? I have found fake Yeezys once. That's all I remember, really. Do you know?
I found a lot of Zara. I don't think anything like of note.
And what I'm manifesting is the Ted Baker firework dress, because like I said, anytime I sell it, I find it again. So hopefully that happens again. Are you manifesting anything?
I don't know.
Realistic manifestations?
I don't know. I can't, like, nothing's coming to mind yet.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So let's go. I decided to go to the shoe section first. This is how they've set it up literally ever since at least I have been to this one. It's always on this metal rack thing. The shoes here are really never that great, and as usual, I didn't find any this time. These I'd maybe consider in the bins. It's Spring Step, which I think is who makes La Artiste. I don't know which is more expensive though. The coat section in the store was quite bare and quite lackluster. In Iowa, it's priced by category, so all coats are $8.99. This Torrid I'd maybe pick up if it was in Minnesota and a bit cheaper. I found a Coach men's belt, but there were no prices displayed for belts, so I passed on this. I considered this Joie, but it's a little plain, and I just have terrible luck with the brand. I did pick up both of these, however. These are some funky pants, and they're both by Peruvian Connection, but surprisingly, they're actually 2 different sizes. The red one is what caught my attention and brought me to the section. Also already spotted some Zara, just like Ryan said we would. Here are a couple other things that I passed, but some people might pick up. So this was newer tag Cabby. This was a pair of 7 for All Mankind, which I have terrible luck with. And then these are level 99, which I just don't do very good with anymore. Blazers are one of my favorite sections in the thrift store, so any thrift store we go to, I always am sure to check through them. I found this J. Crew blazer, and I am definitely considering it, and right above it was some Missoni Target. They still fool me sometimes. The J. Crew is 2016 and oversized, so I actually did grab it. Another thing I'm skipping that some people may grab is this J. McLaughlin. I have terrible luck with this brand. I know some people like it, but I'm definitely not paying $8 for it. This Athleta dress I considered because it is a new label, but again, $8. I thought maybe it'd be half off, but red was not the half off color today, so I passed. This dress, however, I did grab. This is actually an Avec les Filles dress that's really, really pretty. I've never found the brand before in the thrift store, so I totally grabbed it.
The first place I go at any Goodwill is the purse section, and this one looked a little abysmal. One of the only things I like about the Iowa Goodwills compared to the Minnesota Goodwills is that they are flat rate pricing. My first find was this Simply top, and I ended up putting it back at the end just because comps weren't what I thought they were. So this was actually a really good find, and I'm shocked I found it in Iowa. The brand is Syncocept, if you've never heard of it. It's a really trendy, really expensive women's line, and I was a little unsure of this piece because I didn't know if it was supposed to be all bleached up, but I did find the model picture, and yes, it's supposed to look like this. This piece was absolutely nothing special. I just really loved this multicolored floral print. It made me happy. This is a piece that I mainly grabbed for the style of it. I loved this cardigan. I thought it was super cute. The brand is just Faux Favlux, Faxlux. I have no idea how you actually say it. I just thought it was really cute. This is an example of something that I am going to be leaving behind. It is an older Diletta piece, which is an Anthropologie brand. The style was just not quite there for me, and even though it was only $4 with a flat rate pricing, I couldn't justify it. This is another example of something I'm going to be leaving behind. It was a Ralph Lauren, really vibrant paisley piece. If this piece was silk, I would have 100% picked it up. I absolutely love the colors, but it was just a cotton button-down. This is an Anthropologie piece that I am really kind of excited about getting. It's just left of center, which is one of the Anthropologie basic lines. There really wasn't anything too special about it. I just loved that it was super loungy, and I think this color is really popular right now. And it was kind of a dolman sleeve, which I was really attracted to. So this was just something that caught my eye. It looked like it could have been potentially really expensive and a good find, but upon Googling, I couldn't find anything, so I left it behind. And there was a stain on it. This is another one of those items that I thought had the potential to be really expensive. The brand was Alessa Parcini. If I'm saying that right, I'm sorry. It was just this really nice little linen cardigan, but unfortunately the comps were pretty bad. This newer Vince piece was so cute, and I would have 100% picked it up if it wasn't for that massive hole in the front, but it was a beautiful cashmere sweater, and I was heartbroken to leave it behind. This Orvis piece I thought had a lot of potential because it was that cute kind of like grandma looking crochet style, but upon checking comps, it just really wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, so I ended up leaving it behind. This piece I was absolutely obsessed with. The brand is Michael Simon, which if you don't know, he's kind of known for making these really crazy, really out there sweaters, and this one has shoes all over it. I could not leave it behind. And then right behind that shoe cardigan was this really adorable little Easter cardigan with the bunnies all over it. This is another Michael Simon piece. These I'm kind of shooting for selling on eBay. I think they're gonna do really good over there, and this one was just as adorable. Okay, so first Goodwill, here is the keeps versus the no's. I'm obviously getting those two Michael Simon cardigans. They are absolutely adorable, and I could not leave them behind. They are literally just so cute. I love them so much. The next piece I'm getting is obviously that Syncocept piece. After finding the model picture, I was so much more confident about it. There is a closer look at the tag. If you haven't ever seen the Syncocept tag before, it was so cute, and I was so excited to find it in Iowa. The next piece that I ended up getting was that left of center, really cute dolman, little like loungy tunicky top. I just thought it was super cute, a nice little piece that somebody could use to lounge around. And my final piece that I ended up grabbing was the Faux Luxe, this really amazing cardigan. I just really can't get over the style. I think the texture is really amazing, and I think somebody is going to love it. And in terms of what I'm passing on, the first thing is that Simply piece. I thought this brand did a little bit better than I was assuming, but I checked comps on this and it just really wasn't where I wanted them to be. The next is that Alessa Parcini little linen cardigan top thingy. I thought this could have been a real purchase maybe, but it just wasn't there. And then that Orvis cardigan I did end up passing on because the comps were just not where I wanted them to be. So I saw this amazing birth announcement baby picture. They grow like weeds and they're on a grapevine. It doesn't make sense, but I love it.
All done in there.
I don't know what is happening here. I spent $22.
I spent $24. So now we are off
Salvation Army.
Salvation Army.
Right over there.
Oh yeah, that was like, okay.
I think we, thankfully, got one good rich lady that donated like 6 things.
If we get like enough stuff, we'll do like a haul later as a different video, not in this one, but we'll see.
Maybe.
Because you never know here, you might find nothing.
How many did I get? I got 3 sweaters, a shirt, and a belt. And Jack got 2 pairs of pants.
I got 4 things, yeah.
I got like 4 or 5.
So off to, as Ren says, salvos.
Salvos!
We have arrived.
This one can be hit or miss. Sometimes the rich people come
I think
here.
Ryan used to do really good
I used to come here all the time. And then like, I don't know where they went, but...
Yeah, somehow it got a lot worse. But it's really big.
It's massive.
So,
this used to be a party store.
Fingers crossed. Like we had said, this store is absolutely massive. It's literally almost like a warehouse, so you kind of have to spend a while in here. In the blazers once again, and I found this amazing 50s Pendleton. I love it. Also a Toomey Tech. Unfortunately, they don't do that well, so I skipped the Toomey, but I did grab the Pendleton. Another one I skipped is this Club Monaco. I wish I could have got it, but I just know how bad Club Monaco does, so I had to pass. And here's one that I did pick up. This is a Vince. I think that's an older label, but for $6, and it's a wool blazer, I had to grab this. This Plenty by Tracy Reese is so cute, and a bonus, it was actually from Anthro.
The first place I went at the Salvation Army was the shoe section, and it, like the purse section from the other Goodwill, looked a little bare. Thankfully though, I was able to find one really cute pair of shoes. It was these Steve Madden little woven wedges. They were only $6, and I'm not 100% sure of the half off color, but I was gonna get them regardless. So here's my little catch up from all of the new racks that they rolled out, which is all like 5 and 6 of these massive racks right over here, and this is all that I found. First was this Everlane little t-shirt. I am going to be passing on this just because it was a little faded, and it was $3, and I would be a little bit more inclined to purchase one of these in the bins, but it's still just a cute little burgundy t-shirt regardless. Then I'm going to be passing on this Velvet by Graham & Spencer top. It was only $5, which is a really good price, but unfortunately she had some little funkiness under the arms, and after Googling it, I realized that it was not an Anthropologie piece, but it was really pretty nonetheless, so that is going to be staying. What I am going to be purchasing is this really cute Free People alpaca blend open knit little orangey cardigan. Regular sweater. I was worried that this would be an older Free People piece, but after Googling it, the model pictures are very cute, so I am going to be getting that and taking it off the hanger so it doesn't get ruined. And then I'm also going to get this Joie cardigan. This one was $10, which I'm not super excited about paying up for Joie, but it was new with tags, and it was a really, really cute new style. And this little periwinkle color is the 2022 color of the year. I was actually really excited to get this sweater. It was this really fun, little quirky golfing sweater, and I thought it was Argyle, but this white line is the golf ball bouncing all around, but it was really stained on the one side, so I ended up leaving it behind.
So this is like Free People, and like it's white and like it's Borlore, so like I'm gonna get this. Just kidding, I'm not gonna get it. And I googled it, and I thought it was older, and it okay, love you.
This is another example of something that I'm not going to be purchasing. It is a cloth and stone top. It was this really cute little chambray tunic, but this brand unfortunately does very, very poorly for me, so I left it behind. This is another example of something that I'm going to be leaving behind. It's a little Joie top. I am going to get the sweater, obviously, that was much cuter, and it was the newer label than this little flannel, so this one stayed behind. So this top is just Talbot's, and I know it's $10, but I seriously considered buying it for like my mom because it was so cute, and I really didn't want to leave it behind, but I ended up leaving it. Now we can get into a thing or two that I did end up purchasing. So I finished looking at this little rack of long sleeves, and I found these two things. This first one I did end up taking home. It is a Bryn Walker pink little linen, kind of like a mock neck, not a mock neck, whatever kind of top this is. It was really cute, and I do love Bryn Walker. Her pieces do very well for me, so I did end up purchasing that one. And this next top, I just loved it. I can't honestly read the name, but it's some real funky, little funny Texas top with all these ruffles on this sleeve, and I googled it and really couldn't find anything, but I just thought it was too funny not to show. I made a quick pass through the handbag section, and the only thing I found was this Dune London bag, which I know have a little bit of potential, but this bag was beyond its last leg. This next dress that I ended up finding, and the dresses are right next to the handbags, was this really pretty cabbie dress. I have sold this one in particular a couple of times. I don't remember the style name, but I do remember it selling for between $35 and $50, but unfortunately this dress was literally covered in stains, so I did end up leaving it behind. But if you ever see this cabbie dress and it's a decent price, pick it up.
And we have returned. This place, you guys definitely know. Also, someone literally has just like a baby tree on the ground. I'll put him up. Oh. Look at that. This poor thing. I was gonna say, it's not a bad little tree after all. Oh. Well, better than under a car. But yeah, you guys know this place, right? The coach pieces with these C's on it are the current stuff, and it's kind of what I'm looking for, but I don't do flip-flops really. Looks like Ryan found a Zach Posen. Maybe like a year ago I would have grabbed this. This was only $10 and it's a really cute Aryan Alley anthro, but I don't know, nowadays this just wouldn't pay off enough. This current Air anthro piece I almost got, but I just couldn't find a model picture, so I skipped it. Clover Canyon actually retails really high, and this is only the second time I found it, but the resale is terrible even on the RealReal, so I skipped this too. This was a new leg and look brand to me. I'm not even gonna try to say it, but the comps were just all over the place, so I didn't even want to spend the $11. This Beta brand dress, however, I did pick up. I love selling basically all Beta brand items. They all do so good.
And since my sister was working when we went in, of course I had to bother her. This little Sam Edelman bag was so cute, but just too expensive. So I think the last time we were here, they had some other really cute Zadig and Voltaire sneakers, and they did have another pair this time, but they were still $42, which is just a little bit too much to make any money on. So this Zach Posen bag, I was actually super excited to find. It needs to be dusted, definitely. But this used to be at the store for between $50 and $75. It was very expensive, and now for some reason it was only $28. So I definitely grabbed that. And the strap is adorable. So after I found that Zach Posen bag, I noticed all these nice little clearance signs on all these pants. So I kind of went a little AWOL without asking what the discount is, and you will see that that kind of came back to bite me in the butt a little later. But I did end up getting these Everlane pants. They were only $7 minus the discount, so I was super excited to get those. This pair of Zara pants I did not end up getting because I thought the discount was 50% and it was only 30%. So this is me regretting that I pulled all these pants up when it was only 30% instead of 50%. So after realizing my little discount error, I only ended up getting the Everlane pants. Looking through the tops, I found this really beautiful Zadig and Voltaire silk floral blouse, but unfortunately, this blouse was literally almost priced as high as the shoes. It was $40, and if you remember those sneakers, they were $42. So I left this behind. I then found this really cute pair of Kate Spade little platform wedges. They were $25, which I thought was just a little bit too much to sell, but I just loved them either way. Right next to those Kate Spades were this really cute pair of Free People sandals. Unfortunately, they were a little bit too expensive at $35, but they were cute nonetheless. As I'm looking through the leggings, I found this pair of Spanx leggings, and I'm super excited about them until I saw the price tag. They were $40. That is insane for a pair of Spanx leggings.
At the final stop of our Iowa thrifting extravaganza. This one literally, I think, used to be Ryan's like honey hole. Like this is the main one.
We're in a very wealthy part of West Des Moines.
This is very close to where he used to live when he like lived here, like before college. See, I used to go to this one all the time. So Fingers crossed. Hopefully you guys liked seeing style. There probably was like a little bit less clips than last time, but that's because, okay, I don't want to get people. That's because we didn't want to like get a bunch of repeat stuff that you saw in the last thrift with us there.
Yeah.
Last stop, Goodwill. Hopefully this is the best for last. Hopefully I find that Ted Baker here that I'm hoping for.
Oh, I hope so.
I contemplated picking up the Chic Wish skirt. It's really cute because it's like a snake skin, but I don't know. I just didn't really want to pay the price for it, especially since it's just a kind of cheap boutique blogger brand. The only thing I got was this pair of Paisley Zaya leggings. They're popular still, and I'm sure they'll fade out soon, but for now they are popular.
My first stop at our final Goodwill was the purse section, which is these two abysmal little racks crammed next to the suitcases. Then I found this really cute little top. The brand is just Pole, which is a boutique brand, and I think I showed the tag in a little bit. But it was just really cute, and I really wish I would have found it in the bins, because I would have got it. After the tops, I went to the shoes, and I honestly didn't see anything. These shoes at this Goodwill are always really hit or miss. This is the other side of the rack, and they just had absolutely nothing. The only pair of shoes that I even considered was this pair of Irregular Choice shoes, which if you've never heard of this brand, I would consider Googling it. They're sold at places like Dolls Kill and Hot Topic on the website. They're this really fun, they make all these really quirky shoes, like they have Disney collabs and they do collabs with other like character lines. These were really boring and they had a lot of wear to the toe, so I ended up leaving them behind. This is an example of something that I would definitely pick up in the bins, but I would not pay the like $7.99 that Goodwill wanted for them. It was this pair of new with tag Fashion Nova jeans. They are just not worth it. This is another example of something that I would definitely pick up in the bins, but I was not even willing to pay the $4 for it. It was an older weeded free piece, size small, as I struggle painfully with that size tag. Upon further inspection, this was really just pilly, and it looked old, and it had kind of been through the ringer a few times. The open back style was cute, but it just really wasn't worth the $4. Another example of something I'm leaving behind, an older, just plain Madewell t-shirt, did not make the cut. So this is a brand that I've just stopped picking up altogether. It was a really cute style with this ruffle and the pocket. The brand is Drew. They sell it at TJ Maxx and Marshall sometimes, and for some reason it gets marked up, but I have not been able to sell it. The reroll doesn't take it, so I just leave it behind whenever I find it. And one of the reasons why I hate thrifting in Iowa is they stuff the racks so full that you literally can't even look at anything. It is so irritating. One thing I was able to pry out of that horribly packed rack was this really cute little older Maeve from Anthropologie piece. I liked the gingham and I liked the orange, and it had this really cute little raw hem detail, so I did end up picking this one up. And this really, really cute little Wild Fable from Target sweater was something that I would pick up in the bins, but I would not pay the Goodwill price for it. But it was nice because the person right after me came and grabbed it.
Okay. I'm tired and I want to go home.
I know. I was running out of energy in there, so I don't think I had a ton of clips in there.
No, it wasn't.
Because it wasn't that good. For some reason, whenever I'm at this one, I do terrible.
I will say, the Iowa Goodwills just collectively have gone so downhill since I moved. It's kind of sad. Okay.
That wasn't as good as we hoped. I didn't find my Ted Baker.
No.
Not that I actually expected to.
I got one thing.
I don't think we're going to do a haul of this stuff. Not only do we not have that much, but also I think I showed everything that I ended up getting.
I think I did.
There's maybe a few things I showed that I skipped. But I think I showed everything. Nothing was that spectacular.
No.
So that is all that we have for you guys today. So I hope you enjoyed thrifting around Iowa with us. I know Minnesota's a lot more exciting. We will see you guys on Thursday with something. We'll figure it out. I actually do not know yet. So something.
Bye.
Bye.